Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Alexander Walker. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. On offense, here are the Hawks. Pass to Daniels. Back to McCollum. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Here's Rollins. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Daniels outside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Okongwu defending. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:51 left to play in the first. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
There's a screen by Turner to the paint. They get it again. That one falls.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
.114 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't safe.
Nice shot by Kuminga. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Landale. The Hawks lead by 3. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to Landale. Outside Rizachet. Back to Landale. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Porter. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Kuminga for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Green. Taking 2 shots.
And that one's off. So he can't get either to fall.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's the screen. Throws it up high.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Kispert outside. Now here's Kuminga. Shoots over net. Kuminga's shot is off. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, on a illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Gay. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Pass to Jang. The three. Gay with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Atlanta with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. McCollum. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They double him with Daniels. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Okongwu. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Johnson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And here's Okongwu for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, and it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Now here's McCollum. Still no points. Pass to Landale. Here's Alexander Walker. From 10 feet away. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Bucks trail by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Landale. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And here's Milwaukee now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's good.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Now here's Alexander Walker.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's McCollum. Pass to Alexander Walker. The rebound by the Bucks.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
2 shots.
And that one misses. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. He's off on the second. The Hawks leading. To the inside. Kuminga. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Landale. Gets it off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 2-point game. Rebounded by Johnson.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Daniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a... lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Daniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Banked it in off the glass. Daniels has gotten 4 this quarter.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 4. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Corey Kispert, Buddy Hield.
The Bucks trail by 4. Porter in the post. Uses the glass on the layup.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Okongwu with it. Now Porter defending. McCollum outside. No good on the 3. For the tie. Kispert grabs a miss. To the left wing. Nifty move. Robbed. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low. Here's Turner. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Atlanta now. McCollum with it. No points so far. Green with the defensive effort. And here's Milwaukee now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
That was just an off-balance, low percentage shot, especially with no room to operate.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Trent. Kuminga pulls it in. A tight game here in Milwaukee. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Hield. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent left side for the lead. And another miss by Milwaukee. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pass to McCollum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Now Portis. And he banks in the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kuminga down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And that'll do it for the... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta leading by 4. Now Vincent. Pass to Landale. Here's Gay. Now here's Landale. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Here's Daniels. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Hawks lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Vincent. Inside. Here's Gay. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Rollins, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Risache drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good to see Risache attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And another miss by Milwaukee. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Landale. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Yes! Using that window!
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's picked off. Daniels outside. Johnson outside. Dropped it straight in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Johnson. Oh, no good on the layup. The Bucks trail by 10. Giannis going downhill. Oh, he can't jam it home. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And he slams it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Driving in. Giannis stops in and hammers it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. Good on the second one.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Antetokounmpo. Ooh, it doesn't go. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Okongwu. Oh! Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Hawks call.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
Catch up from behind, yeah, they know I'm a... When I drive, baby, know what I like. Let me go for a dive. Who going up tonight? You going up tonight? You ready tonight? I pay whatever the price. I wanna get with me is entice. Let my me, you my vice. I see you, we gon' fight. We going up tonight. Who going up tonight?
Don't bring your friend if it ain't gonna be a... Won't pretend ain't gonna lie, I'm tryna some. And I see you're a sweet one. You're a freak, it's a demon, and I'm just one more body. I don't really mean none. I take control, call me remote if I push one button. If I don't do nothing, I do the most. I wanna know who get you tonight.
Thanks for joining us here. Here at 2K Sports for today's game. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. And they go to the intentional foul.